Today we're going to be looking at Fellowship Kansas City's website. So to log into your website, you go to your URL, then type in /WP admin, hit enter, and then you would log in using your credentials. After you log in, it's going to bring you to the dashboard, which is this. You're never really going to have to worry about what's on here. That's why I've minimized most of these little brackets. If you go down on the left side over here, the next thing is going to be updates. Updates is going to have all of your WordPress updates, plugins, and theme updates. And you'll never really have to worry about this either because we go through and we make sure that all of your plugins and themes are all up to date. And next down on the sidebar is going to be posts. You don't have to worry about that. Then podcasts, which I believe you guys take care of. The next thing you'll have to worry about really is going to be media. If you click on media, it'll open up this page. This has all of your media items that are located on your website. That includes images, videos, PDFs, really any sort of content that you have. It's in a list mode right now, but if you click this, it'll open it up into a grid view, which will let you see more items at once. If you ever need to add new media, you can click this Add New button here, and you can either drag and drop files, or you can click Select Files, and it'll pull up a window in order to download new files. If you ever want to organize these by date that they're uploaded, you can click here, then click Select, or filter them by type of media file. A lot of the time you'll be adding media directly through your pages, which I'll show you later though, so you won't really have to worry about this tab all that much. Next on the sidebar is forms. As you can guess, this is going to be all the forms on your website. In order to edit a form, you just click on the title. It'll bring you to this page. And these are going to be all of your fields for the forms. If you ever want to add a field, you can just click which one you want over here. There's standard fields, advanced fields. If you just click on whatever you want, let's say you wanted to add an address field, you can click on that, and then it'll add it automatically to the bottom here. If you want to get rid of a field, you just click the little X, it'll get rid of it. Click OK. If you want to change the title of any field, let's say you want to change this to a phone number, you can just come in here and type it there. Then whenever you're done editing, make sure you click Update so that all of the changes take place. In order to add a completely new form, you can just click here on New Form, or if you're back on the Home Form page, there's an Add New button at the top as well. Next down on the sidebar is going to be Pages. Pages is going to be where all of the content of your website actually is. So, for example, this is going to be your home page. Your home page is going to be this page here that everyone comes to, and they just type in your URL. All the other pages will be under some sort of category up here at the top. If you ever want to make edits to any of these pages, all of that will take place here on the page section area. So let's say that you're on your home page, you want to change this little bit of text here. You can scroll down here to Sunday services, and you can add some more content here. And then if you click Preview Changes, which is up here at the top, you can open up a new tab, and it will show you what all the changes are without you having to actually make them live on your site. in this page editor here, everything's pretty easy to do. You have a lot of different text options up here, and so you can bold text by clicking on this, italicize, make bulleted lists, change the alignment for things. You can add some links. So let's say you want to add a link to this part of the page. You type in whatever you want the link to look like, click insert/edit link. It'll open up this little text box, and then you actually just put the link in here. Then you click apply. Then if you preview changes again, you will see that take place right here. In order to make the links open up in new pages, you click this little pencil, click this little gear, and then click open a new tab. If you want the link to look more like an actual button, you can click formats and then go to button here. If you preview this again, you'll see we have a button here for you, which is going to be the exact same format as all the rest of the buttons on your page. You can change your text color or do strike throughs, those sort of things as well. Earlier I mentioned adding media. You can do that by clicking this Add Media button. So you can upload new files here by clicking on Upload Files, dragging them here, or clicking on Select File, or you can just add a file that you already have on your computer. Let's say you wanted to add this image. You just click on it, click Insert into Page, and there it is. If you want it to be larger, you can click Edit. You can change the size of it here. Click Update. And if we preview this, you'll see it is right here where we put it. Of course, this doesn't look like amazing, so if you ever need help editing any of these things or inserting content into your website, we'll definitely be able to help you with that. Just let us know. Then you can remove any image by clicking on it and then clicking this X here. If you want to change the type of text it is, like this is a heading 1, and these are paragraphs, you can click here and you can change the sort of text that it is by doing that. And once again, if you make any changes you want to save to the website, just make sure that you click Update over here, because the changes won't actually take place on the website unless you do. And if you have any questions about this or need help changing any sort of content, just let us know about that as well. Over here on the sidebar, the next thing we're going to look at is Pop-Up Maker. If you click on that, it'll bring you to this page, and these are the pop-ups that you have currently on your website. So the pop-up is actually going to be, let me refresh this, that way that image is gone. So the pop-up is actually going to be right here. So your contact pop-up, which is this right here, this contact form, is in your footer. And if you click send a message, it'll pop it up with your get in touch form, and then you could submit that. And so the way that we have done this is we actually just have a link. We just have it linked directly to the form. And so if you see here, this doesn't look at all what it looks like on the front of the website. And so what we've done is insert the gravity form, which you have right here under forms, directly into your pop-up. So if you ever want to edit the form that's here, you actually will do that through gravity forms via the contact form. That can be a little bit confusing, of course, so if you have any questions about that, definitely let us know. If you ever wanted to add any more content to this, you're of course welcome to just like write in this box itself, and it'll insert the rest of that content below this form. Of course, if you ever want to add a new pop-up, that can be difficult, so be sure to let us know if you want to do that. That way we make sure that it looks perfect for you guys. And then if you make any changes, make sure you click update. That way it actually updates. Also over here on analytics, it shows you how many times that this pop-up has been opened, 47 times, which is cool. You can click here to reset the counts. Yeah, that's going to be the basics of that. Of course, if you need help integrating this into your website, be sure to let us know. Down here on the side is sermon videos. These are going to be the videos of all of the sermons that you have on your website. I believe we've helped you with this in the past, so of course we're going to keep helping you with that. But if you ever want to add your own sermon video, click Add New. And then you can enter the title of the sermon here. You can change the sermon series over here. You need to make sure you deselect the ones that you're not using. That way it doesn't add all three. But yeah, so you can add whatever sermon series it is over here. That way it'll categorize it right on your actual home. So if you go to watch sermons, yeah, we actually don't have this live yet on the website, so we're going to continue to work on this. But if you click on this link here, it'll bring up the video and show you exactly what it looks like. In order to add these sermons to your actual website, you literally just type in the title. It'll create the URL for you. You select your sermon series, and then you click or add in the video ID. So the video ID is going to be on Vimeo. If you go to this website and then you just type in / and then paste the ID, it should bring you exactly to the sermon that you're looking for. So whenever you're doing this in reverse, what you'll do is you'll copy this ID, you'll go to adding your sermon, and you'll click here and then paste it in there. You can add a preacher's name if you have a guest preacher, and then also add the title of the sermon here, and then the sermon series. Next down on the sidebar is going to be staff members. Right now we just have the 2 staff members. Of course, if you want to add a new one, you just click Add New. This is pretty simple in itself. You'll type in the title of the staff member here. You'll scroll down here. You'll type in the staff member's name again here. Type in their title here. And then here's their bio. If anything ever changes to this, like let's say that Wesley has another kid, you can of course change this to 3 children. Type in the 3rd kid's name. And then you can click Publish here or Update here. Enter your email, phone number if you want that, and then you can enter a staff photo here as well. And click Update whenever you're done with that. And that's all there is to it. The next thing down here on the side is going to be your appearance. We have widgets and menus here. So the widgets are going to be basically everything that is at the top and bottom of your website. So your logo, your menu, then all the way down here at the bottom, your map and your contact area here, as well as the social media. This is all widgets. And so here's the image, here's the navigation menu. Those are all in header right. Then under footer we have the Google Map, we have the visual editor. Then under footer 2 we have the social media menu. The only thing you'd ever really need to change directly in widgets would be possibly the visual editor. So if you open up a new office, change your phone number or your hours, you could change all that right in here. And then you could click Save whenever you're done changing it. that'll take place. And this works exactly like the page editors on Pages, so anything that we learned here can be applied here. Next down is menus. If you ever add a new page to your website, which we might in the future with the way your new sermons are going to be working, you can click on a page here, then click Add to Menu, and it'll add it directly to the bottom. And it'll start off as a top-level item. You can, of course, move it to a sub-item or a sub-sub-item, or move it wherever you want on the menu. And then you click Save Menu to save those changes. Or you can come in here, you can change the label to where it says something else. And then you can click Remove to get rid of an item as well. To edit your social media menu, you click on this and then click Social Media and select. That'll bring you here. This is going to be your Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram links. So if you ever change your Facebook link, you'll need to change it in here. Same with your Twitter and Instagram. Then you can click Save Menu, and those changes will take place. Moving along the sidebar, slider evolution. Your slider is going to be this big video up top. Yours is pretty unique, and it looks really good also. The way that your logo fades in here. And so this is just one big video that is actually located on Vimeo as well. Or it's actually located on the website itself. And so if you ever want to change that video, you can click on this change video link, and then you can upload a different one to your website. That'll automatically switch it out. Of course, let us know if you want to do this or if you want to change anything having to do with your slider. That way we can help you with that. And then make sure you click this little green save icon right here whenever you're done. That's the basics of your website. Of course, if you have any questions, be sure to let us know, and we look forward to helping you and your website grow.